We all know change is uncomfortable, but let's talk for a minute about what happens when we avoid the change process. Hi, I'm Christine Dostie, and I'm the CEO and founder of Sacred Vitality, and we're here today to talk about the cost of avoiding change and how this resistance ages you from the inside out. So let's talk about it. Change is uncomfortable. If it were easy, we'd be doing it all the time. We'd be living our best life ever. Nobody would ever have any problems. But the real problem comes in not engaging in the change process. Energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, your body's keeping the score all the time. It is keeping a record of everything you've ever been through, of everything you've ever thought, of all your perceptions and stories. If you don't deal with those things on a conscious level, then it's just going to stay in your body and it will start to develop as inflammation, as stress, as oxidation of free radicals in the body, which you will experience as aching joints, chronic illnesses, all these things that will manifest physically are actually starting as a result of not dealing emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually with all the stuff that's going on trapped inside the body. So resistance, it's not neutral, it's corrosive. And you can't do anything about the childhood that you grew up with, and you can't do anything about those experiences. But as you become an adult, you can work with the change process to reduce the triggers to these things, to reduce the feeling that it is always present and always something that needs to be avoided, hid, pushed down, and all the things that will create negativity that will manifest as something that you don't want, a sickness, an aversion, all these things, right? So, of course, change takes courage. Of course it does. But here's what happens when we don't do the change. We're building up this energetic plaque in the body. We are keeping outdated beliefs embedded in our system. We're keeping the nervous system in fight or flight. We're hardening habits and decreasing our ability to be adaptable. And as I said, it's going to lead to burnout, inflammation, chronic fatigue, illness, and all sorts of other fun. Being sarcastic. So this isn't what you came here to do. All right. That's not what you wanted to do. So let's now get into how can we engage with the change process to get what we want more out of life and have more glimmers than we have triggers. And the number one secret that I have realized is small shifts equal big wins. I know that this is so fundamental. It's fundamental, like move your body more, drink more water. But truly, persistence and consistency is probably the best thing that you can do for yourself. And if you want to approach it from a physical, because you're not necessarily ready to dive into the emotional shadow work or the other things you have to do, then here are some physical things you can do. When I say move your body, maybe you're like, what does that mean? Well, if you have a sitting job or you find that you are just sedentary, then every 30 minutes or so, get up and do 10 squats. Do them properly, of course, so that you don't cause more damage to your knees. Practice intentional breathing. This might look like a box breath. Breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, exhale for 4, hold it for 4, and then do it again. In the morning before you hit the coffee, drink some water. The water flushes out the system, it rehydrates the brain. It's a simple fix. Before you go to bed at night, especially if you are anyone who is struggling with sleep issues, try to reduce your screen time before you go to bed. Don't have your phone in your bed with you. Start with 5 minutes. After a week, move it up to 10 minutes. The goal would be to get to an hour. This allows your brain a chance to just calm down and orient itself towards sleep. Journal. If you're not a journaler, These days, you can jump on ChatGPT and use the talk function and just get it out. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes you can train ChatGPT to respond to you, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're getting it out of your body. These are small little ways that you can interact with your change process to get some quick wins so that you can come back to it on a daily and devote yourself to this type of self-care. Because the real invitation is for you to understand that you're here to take care of yourself. That's your sacred work. That's your sacred purpose. That is how you're going to bring more vitality back to your everyday life. So hit me in the comments. Let me know where you about engaging on the change process. And you can find a link below to some resources that can help you. I'll see you in the next one.